Right. Good morning, children.
Good morning, teacher.
Yeah, let's start with dictation. Please turn on your video cameras. If your camera is working, please turn it on for dictation. After dictation, you can off it. Still some cameras are not working. Please turn on your camera if you are writing dictation. After writing, you can turn it off. I think we can mark the others joined later, right? Let's mark. March, glance, glory, sort, combat, swamp, passion, glimpse, rituals, impart, or teach, meditation, trustworthy. Also, there is a similar word. You can write there in blue pen for number 12. Trustworthy is faithful. Right? Write it in blue pen. In the dictation book, you can write it in blue pen. Faithful means trustworthy. March, glance, glory, sort, combat, swamp, passion, glimpse, rituals, impart, meditation, trustworthy. Right, you can lower your hands. Let's check marks. Tashima, how many marks? Tashini, 12, very good. Nadira,
11 marks.
11, good. Dilmi,
12 marks.
very good. Sanjana, 2, Sadeep,
12.
12, very good. Salani,
12.
very good. Sachini,
11 teacher.
good. Supuni, 12, very good. Hesanga, 'I didn't hear you. 12, very good. Shakindi,
10.
10, okay. Risali, no. Amandi,
12 teacher.
very good. Tulaksha,
12 teacher.
12, very good. Uren,
10 teacher.
10. Good. Kavisha. Kavisha 12, right? Viduna. Viduna. Viduna, how many marks? Geet.
12 marks.
12, very good. Savitu, not yet. Samadhi, did you write dictation? Pasini,
12 teacher.
very good. Samadhi, how many marks? 11, good. Nadun, 12, very good. Chalana,
12.
Chalana 12, very good. Bhuani,
12 marks.
12, very good. And okay, Satira joined today. Right, well done. Sanjana, can you hear me? Sanjana, can you hear me?
Ahenama teacher.
Yes, how many marks
12.
for dictation?
12 marks.
Ah, very good, thank you. Right. Tunu is absent, right? Tunu? Okay. Right, right. Well done. Take your pupil's book. Take your pupil's book, page number 65. Page number 65, pupil's book. Page number 65. Last week in our lesson, we took a lot of time, right? In our lesson last week, we took a lot of time to check the meanings of the word draw. Draw as a noun, draw as a verb, right? So, there are a lot of meanings for draw. If I say example, I am drawing a picture. That means I am making some lines. I am making some lines on a paper, right? That is we call draw andinama. Another meaning there is I draw water from the well. I am drawing water from the well. What is the meaning? You are taking something from a source. Moolashrayකින් යමක් ගන්නවා. I am drawing water from the well. The nurse is drawing blood, right? The nurse is drawing blood. Also, you can say, look, the mosquito is drawing blood from you. You see that a mosquito is biting your friend, right? In the class, you see a mosquito is biting your friend. So you can say, look, the mosquito is drawing your blood, right? Moolashrayකින් ගන්නවා. We have blood in our body. So the mosquito is drawing blood, right? Also, you can say, oh, please draw the curtains. It's very hot inside. Please draw the curtains. What is the meaning? You drag the curtain or curtain එක අදිනවා and open it, right? Please draw the curtains. It's very hot here. Another one you can say, the joker. The joker is the main draw of the carnival, right? Because he is making the children really happy. The joker, he do lot of funny things. He is the main draw. Pradhana akarshanaya as a noun, right? The joker is the main draw of the carnival. Like that. If there are some other, I won a car from a lucky draw. There's some company or whatever, the business person, they held a draw, lucky draw. Dinum madima. We say lucky draw. I won a car from a lucky draw. Normally, how do we conduct? Mehewanne kohomada lucky draw ekak? You write your name, address, phone number in a small piece of paper or a chit, and you put them maybe in a box or maybe in a hat, right? Somewhere you, all of you, write your name, phone number, address, email address or whatever, identification information, and you put them. Some group of people. Then some officials, Niladarin, they randomly, ahambulesa, mix all the chips, podi kola ටික ඔක්කොම mix කරලා උඩින්ම තියෙන එක ගන්නව නෙමෙයි, right? That is unfair. උඩම තියෙන එක ගත්තොත් අන්තිමට දාපු එක්කෙනාට තමයි chance එක යන්නේ. මුලම දාපු අය යටමනේ තියෙන්නේ. So they don't do that. Normally they mix it. Lucky draw එකක, right? They mix it and they pick one randomly. අහඹුලෙස එකක් තෝරා ගන්නවා, right? That is a lucky draw. දිනුම් මැදීම. So you can say I won a lucky draw. I won a car from a lucky draw, right? Dinum madim. So in our last week lesson like that, we talked lot about the word draw. There are a lot of meanings. Some are as nouns, some as verbs, right? The same word, it acts as a noun and a verb. Ekama vachane noun ekak vidiyatත් verb ekak vidiyටත් ක්‍රියා කරනවා. So in our today lesson, we continue the same concept. ඒ සංකල්පයම තමයි අද පාඩමෙත් අපි බලන්න යන්නේ, right? We continue the same concept, right? Okay, Dilmi, can you read the first paragraph?
Ravi went into his study to study for his bar exam. He saw an oil path on the whiteboard spread on his study table. Somebody seems to have come to my study while I was watering my plants. He said to himself, "There's something on the floor too. It is water or oil." Then he looked around and saw his son's toy car on the floor.
Right. Let's check the meaning here. Ravi went into his study to study for his bar exam. Bar exam is the exam the law students are having. You know the law students, the law college for A levels, after A level, you will do law. For A level, you want to do political science and logic and the other subjects. Then you will enter the law college. What is law college?
Niti Vidyalaya.
Yes, very good. Well done. Niti Vidyalaya. Right? You know, it's a very good profession, highly paid, very good salary. So the bar exam is the exam the law students are having. Right? It is Niti Vibhagaya, bar exam. Right, now let's check the meaning. Ravi went into his study to study for his bar exam. Here we have the word study. You can see it highlighted. Study to, in two places. Ravi went into his study to study. So, what is the meaning? His study. What is the meaning? To study. Right. Let's see. His study. To study. Okay. So this is his. His, we know it's an adjective. Or we say adjective pronoun. Right? This is an adjective pronoun, his. So after the adjective, we must have the noun. Isn't it? Beautiful girl, clever boy, crowded city. So after the adjective, we have the noun. Then we can say this is the noun. To and the original verb. To and the original verb. So we can say this is a verb. Now what are the meanings of both words? His study. In Sinhala we say study. What is the meaning? Study, like library. Library anama, api library anama. In Sinhala we say api library anama. Like that, study means study room. You know, study room, adhyana kamaraya. In some big houses, there is a separate room. There is a separate room called study room. Right? So in that room, you can do your studies, not in your bedroom or in the living room. Right? In some big houses, maybe your house also will have. It's not a big one, right? But a very neat, spacious, lot of books are there. And also a writing table, a chair, maybe a computer. Right? That is your study room. Adhyana kamaraya. So this is the noun. His study. ඔහුගේ අධ්‍යයන කාමරයට රවි ගියා. To study. Study කරන්නට. පාඩම් කරන්නට. Right? Let's go. He saw an oil patch. We know patch එකක් means සිදුරක්. හෝල් අපයක්. ඔයාගේ bicycle එකේ patch එකක් යන්න පුළුවන්. Right? What is the meaning? Bicycle එකේ සිදුරක්. Then what are you going to do? You will sorry. Pancha sidura, patch lapaya, right? Patch ekak. Wage bicycle එකේ pancha එකක් සිදුරක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මෙතනට අපි patch එකක්. පොඩි මොකක් හරි කොළ කෑල්ලක්, රබර් කෑල්ලක් තියලා මේ සිදුර pancha එක වහනවා, right? So patch means පැල්ලම. පැල්ලම. He saw an oil patch on the white cloth. Oil patch. Oil. He saw an oil patch on the white cloth spread on his study table. Study table. What do you think? What is the word class of this? Study table. Is this a noun? You know about word classes, right? We have 4 word classes in this lesson. Activity 3 and activity 4, we are talking about word classes. What are the word classes?
Noun, verb, adjective.
Yes.
Verb, adverb.
Very good. Noun, adjective, verb, adverb. Now my question is, what is the word class of study table study?
Adjective.
Sadeep says adjective. Very fast responding. That's very good. If you can respond very fast for an answer, that means you are very speedy. Your brain is very active. Right? Sometimes some students just wait. ඕකට කවුරු හරි ඔය පැනලා දෙන එක්කෙනෙක් උත්තර දෙන්නේ නැත. Right? Like that, some students just listen, sit and listen only. But there are some students in the online class, they are really active. They are really engaging. Of course, when too much of the students are talking, that is also really troublesome. මගේ පොඩි පන්ති වල වෙලා තියෙන්නේ sorry. උත්තර දෙන කට්ටිය වැඩි, especially grade 6 down. Grade 3, 4, 5, 6, all of them want to answer. So there is a very big noise. ඔක්කොම එක උත්තර දෙනවා පොඩි පන්ති වල. Right? Then noise එක වැඩි. In my bigger classes, no one is going to answer. Or maybe very few. එක්කෝ answer කරන්නෙම නැහැ ලොකු පන්ති වල. එහෙම නැත්නම් එක්කෙනයි දෙන්නයි answer කරන්නේ. Right? So when you grow bigger, you tend to think more and talk less. Right? ඔයගොල්ලෝ ලොකු වෙනකොට you think more. වැඩිපුර හිතනවා. You talk less. අඩුවෙන් කතා කරනවා. Right? That is our nature. අපේ ස්වභාවය. Right? It's okay. So but when the teacher is asking you a question, if you can respond very fast, ඔයාට ගොඩක් ඉක්මනට ප්‍රතිචාර දක්වන්න පුළුවන් නම් that means your brain is really strong, right? Good. So Sadeep says it's an adjective, and I heard Bhuani also said it's an adjective. I think you have forgotten the lesson in our grade 7 book. We had a lesson in our grade 7 book, compound nouns. Do you remember the word compound nouns? No? In our grade 7 book, compound nouns, there was a story like this. The ladybird had a guest. So she got ready to welcome the guest. She made some food from her, she made pancake. Then she opened her wardrobe and got the finest tablecloth from her wardrobe, and she spreaded it on the table. She opened the door and sunshine came into the doorway. Like that, there are a lot of compound nouns. What are compound nouns? Study table. Armchair. Tablecloth. Airport. Bus station. Well known. Teacher in charge. Teacher in charge. All these are compound nouns. What is the meaning? What is a compound? Sangyogya, Mishranaya. They are both nouns. There are no adjectives. Right? Let's go to airport. You know the word airport. There is no finger space. It's one word. And if you go to bus station, there is finger space. If you go to well known, there is a hyphen. Make it hyphen. Right? It's hyphen. So there are 3 ways to make compound nouns. This is not grade 9 lesson. This is grade 7 lesson. I am reminding. Right? So there are 3 ways to make compound nouns. What are they? It's as a one word. As a one word. Tani vachanayak vidiyata compound nouns hadano. As 2 words with the finger space. As 2 words. Or as a hyphen. But here, the both words, or there are 2 words or 3 words. Like father-in-law. Father-in-law means mamandi, right? Like that. There are 2 words or 3 words, but all of them are nouns. All of them are nouns. They are not adjectives. See here, tablecloth. Tablecloth is measured. Table is a noun. Cloth is a noun. Tablecloth is another noun. So it's a mix of nouns. Compound nouns. Mix ekak, mishranaya, compound ekak. So both of them are nouns. Metana cloth kiyana noun එක ඉස්සරහින් table තිබුණයි කියලා table adjective එකක් වෙන්නේ. That's also a noun. Right? So table is a noun, cloth is a noun, tablecloth is another noun. Air. We know air is vataya. Pot. Totupala. P-O. Right, let's start. I was in the airport. Air is vataya, port is totupala. Ho varaya. Right, you know port city, varaya nagaraya. So port means totupala. Air, port. Guan, totupala. This one, bus station. Station means navatumpala. Station. So is the bus an adjective here? Because station is the noun, so is the bus an adjective? No, it's not an adjective. It's another noun. Okay, it's another noun, right? It's another noun. Bus is a noun. Station is a noun. Bus station, another noun. Next, I go to armchair. Arm. This is the part. This part we say hand. Right? This part. This is the wrist. Manika to the wrist. From wrist to the tip of the finger, this part we say hand. So from shoulder to the wrist, this is the part we say arm. Okay, this is the arm. In Sinhala we say bahuwa. This is the arm. So there are some chairs you can sit and relax your arms. Right? In some old houses, maybe traditional houses, there is a very big chair. You can sit very comfortably and relax your arms. There is a handle or a holder. Podi ආධාරකයක් තියෙනවා. You can rest your arms there. Maybe you have seen them in your grandparents' house, that your grandfather is relaxing there, right, chewing a beetle, bulat pitak kapamin. They can relax their arms. So that is armchair. Arm is a noun. Chair is a noun. Armchair, another noun. Can we say arm as an adjective? No. It's a noun. Chair, also a noun. Armchair, another noun. Right? So these are some compound nouns. Both the words are nouns. Vachana dekama nouns. දෙවනියට තියෙන වචනේ විස්තර කරන නිසා පළවෙනි වචනේ adjective එකක් කියන්න බෑ. එයත් noun එකක්. Right? So both of them are nouns and the third word making හැදෙන වචනේ noun එකක්. That is grade 7 lesson, not the 10. So remember, when you go to the question here, study table. Study table. අධ්‍යයන මේසය. අධ්‍යයන මේසය. ඔයා පාඩම් වැඩ කරන මේසෙ. It's the study table. Right? We know we have a dining table in the dining room. Dining table. කෑම මේසය. So this is study table. අධ්‍යයන මේසය. So it's a noun. We cannot say it's an adjective. Okay, let's continue. Oil patch on the white cloth spread on his study table. Somebody seems to have come to my study. My study means here. මගේ අධ්‍යයන කාමරයට somebody ඇවිල්ලා වගේ. Somebody seems to have come to my study while I was watering my plants. I was watering. Watering. Water. In this situation, මේ අවස්ථාවේදී water, is it a noun or a verb?
Verb.
Verb. Very good. Verb. In this situation, it is a verb. While I was watering my plants, he said to himself, තමන්ටම කිව්වා. There is something on the floor too. බිමත් මොනවා හරි තියෙනවා. There is something on the floor too. Is it water or oil? In that question, is it water? Is it water? This is noun or verb?
Noun.
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 Is it water or oil? Oil. Noun or verb?
Noun.
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 Noun, yes. Is it water or oil? Then he looked around and saw his son's toy car on the floor. So what was on the floor? What was on the floor?
His son's toy car.
Yes, very
His
good. His
son's
son's
toy car.
toy car was on the floor. Very good. Right. Viduna, can you read the second paragraph?
Ravi remembered what his son had said in the morning. My car is sick. Can you do something about it, Dad? Ravi called out to his son. Shashi, where are you? I want to talk to you. Then Shashi replied, I am here in the living room playing with my toys. Ravi walked into the living room and asked, Shashi, how is your car? Shashi replied, it is fine, Dad. I oiled it like you told me to. How did you do it? Ravi asked. I mounted the car on your table and serviced it where they do at the service station. Ravi realized that his son was smart and said, next time you service the car, don't forget to clean the service station too. Shashi stood up in a flash, ran into the study and started cleaning the table.
Yes, very good, Viduna. Let's check the meaning. Ravi remembered what his son had said in the morning, son had said, my car is sick. Can you do something about it, Dad? Of course, the little ones, if you have a brother or sister, maybe 3 years, 5 years, 6 years old, then you know that they think differently. They think differently, not like us, right? Sometimes you can see your small sister with an unhappy face comes to you. My doll is sick. Bonika saneepa nathi vela. Right? So you have to treat her like a patient. The toy doll is a patient because they imagine, right? The little ones, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, they imagine their toys are real. That is their world, right? Toys තමයි ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ලෝකේව ඇත්ත කියලා හිතාගෙන තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ මවාගත්ත imaginary world එකක ඉන්නේ. So this one here you can see his son, Ravi's son says, my car is sick. Can you do something about it, Dad? Ravi called out to his son. Then Ravi to make a matak vela putata kata karana. Ravi called out to his son, Shashi, where are you? I want to talk to you. Now, උදේ මේක කිව්වහම ගණන් ගත්තේ නැහැ තාත්තා, right? නමුත් දැන් මතක් වෙනවා මෙහෙම දෙයක් පුතා කිව්වා නේද කියලා. Call out. Call out means කතා කරනවා. දැන් පුතා එතන නැහැ. ඒ නිසා ටිකක් සද්දෙට කතා කරනවා. Shashi, where are you? I want to talk to you. Then Shashi replied, I am here in the living room playing with my toy cars, with my toys. Shashi did not come to father. I have a question. Where is Ravi now?
Study room.
Yes, in the study room. Very good. Or in short, we say study. Ravi is in the study or in the study room. Where is his son?
In living room.
In the living room. Very good.
In
So
living
Ravi
room.
called out to his son, Shashi, where are you? I want to talk to you. So did Shashi or the son, did the son came to Ravi or came to the study room?
No.
No. He also called out, right? I'm here. I'm here in the living room playing with my toys, right? He shouted. Ravi walked into the living room and asked. So Ravi from the study room went to the living room and asked, Shashi, how is your car? Shashi replied, it's fine, Dad. I oiled it like you told me to. You told me. Oya mata kiwwa wage like you told me to. I oiled it. I oiled it. Okay. So this is oil patch. This is oil patch in the second line. And this is I oiled it like you told me. Mata kiwwa wage like is wage vani, right? So here oil patch. Is this a noun or verb?
I think it's verb. Verb.
Oil patch.
Noun.
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 Tel pellam. Yes, it's a noun. Oil patch. Tel pellam. Actually, it's a compound noun. Oil tel, patch pellam, whole upper. So oil patch, tel pellam. Here, I oiled it. What is the word class?
Verb.
Verb. Very good,
Verb.
Sandeep. And another one. Yes, verb. I oiled it. What is the meaning? Mangek oil kala. Boys, I think maybe girls seldom. Girls ride bicycles. I know the girls like riding bicycles, but they seldom go for mechanical things, right? Girls la bicycle peddata oil karana වැඩවලට යන්නේ නේද? But see, boys they they love to care about their bicycles, right? The boys, the small ones, they love to care their bicycles. And they when they become older, I mean young men, they love to take care of their motor bicycles. පොඩි කාලේ මේගොල්ලෝ බයිසිකලේ තියාගෙන ඕක හොදනවා, ඔයිල් දානවා, ඔය වැඩ ටික කරනවා. ටිකක් ලොකු වුණාට පස්සේ ඔන්න මෝටර් සයිකලයක් තියාගෙන ඕක ඔයිල් දානවා, ඕක හැඩ වැඩ කරනවා. Then after that they go to cars and other vehicles, right? Most of the boys, they love vehicles. So what is the meaning here? Oil. මම මේ toy කායකට oil කළා. What is the meaning? What is oil කරනවා? Tell ආලේප කරනවා. Yes, you apply oil and reduce friction. ඝර්ෂණය අඩු කරන්න ඔය oil දානවා වාහන වලට, right? So අර ගෙවීම අඩු වෙනවා. So oil means තෙල් ගල්වනවා, right? It's fine, Dad. I oiled it like you told me to. How did you do it? Ravi asked. I mounted the car. Mount means ඉහළට නංවනවා. Mountain කන්ද, right? Mount means ඉහළට නංවනවා. නැත්නම් ඔසවනවා. I think you have seen in service stations, they mount the cars because they cannot see the things under the car, right? So they mount like this. They have very strong bars in service stations. Then they mount the car here. This is mounting. ඉහළට ඔසවනවා. In service stations, there are, right? These are very strong bars, so they can mount and see or wash or clean or anything, right? Because the car is up there, they can see the things. If not, it's very difficult to clean this part, the under, right? So mount means ඉහළට ඔසවනවා. I mounted the car on your table and serviced it as they do at the service station. We have two service and serviced it. Serviced it. Serviced it as they do it at the service station. Okay. Here, serviced it. Is it a noun or a verb?
Verb.
Verb. Very good. It's a verb. He serviced. What is the meaning? What is සේවයක් කළා? මේ කියන්නේ service කරනවා. If you have a watch, it is not working, but you don't throw away because it's a very good one. You like it, maybe an expensive, but it's not working. Right? වැඩ කරන්නේ නැති watch එකක් අපි හැමතිස්සෙම විසි කරන්න යන්නේ. You take to a man and you service it. මේක service කරනවා. If you have something like washing machine or blender or some electrical items, if they are not working, then you take them to a man or someone, some shop, then they service it. They apply oil, change some old parts and make it as new one, right? So you can use it again. So it's the same. This boy service the toy car. මෙයා මේක service කළා like they do at the service station. This service, is it a noun or a verb?
Noun.
Noun. Very
Noun.
good. Here it is a noun. Actually, it is a compound noun. Service station. Service means සේවය. The verb සේවය කරනවා. Right? සේවය. සපයන ස්ථානය. Service station. So it's a noun. Ravi realized that his son is smart. රවිට තේරුණා පුතා මේක real world එකේ ඇත්තම ලෝකේ වෙන විදියටම තමයි මේ වැඩේ imagine කරගෙන කරලා තියෙන්නේ. His son is smart, right? And said, next time you service the car. දැන් ඊළඟ පාර ඔයා කායක සර්විස් කරනකොට don't forget to clean the service station too. ඔයා කායක ක්ලීන් කළාට පස්සේ කායක සර්විස් කළාට පස්සේ සර්විස් ස්ටේෂන් එකත් පොඩ්ඩක් ක්ලීන් කරන්න ඕනේ. What is the service station here? Wherever he does the service. මේ සර්විස් ස්ටේෂන් එක කියන්නේ කොහේ හරි තැනක දැන් ළමයා එයා මනෝලෝකෙන් හිතා ගන්නවා මම දැන් සර්විස් ස්ටේෂන් එකට ගෙනහිල්ලා තාත්තගේ කායක වගේම මගේ කායකත් සර්විස් කරනවා. right? දැන් මේ සෙල්ලම මෙයා කරන තැන තියෙනවනේ. That is the service station. So after the service you have to clean the service station too. දැන් ඔයා හිතාගෙන ඉන්නවා සර්විස් ස්ටේෂන් එකේ මෙකැනිකල් කෙනෙක් කියලානේ. මනම් ඔයා සර්විස් එක අවසන් වුණාට පස්සේ ඒ සර්විස් ස්ටේෂන් එක table on the floor or whatever place you have to clean it. Shashi stood up in a flash. Flash is viduli vegaya, right? Flash viduli vegen nagitta. Shashi stood up in a flash, ran to the study and started cleaning the table. Shashi to matak puna ya service station එක on the table clean kale naha kiyala. So he stood up in a flash, ran into the study and started cleaning the table, right? So the question is to draw a picture to depict this incident. If you like, you can draw, right? I think I made a good image in your mind. It's about a father, son, and a toy car, and an oil patch on the table, right? So if you can imagine this story, you can draw and color with color pencils, right? That is for you. Now let's go to the learning point. Look at the words highlighted in the above text. Ravi went to his study, number 1, to study, number 2, for his bar exam. The word study has different functions. විවිධ ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වයන් තියෙනවා study කියන වචනෙට මෙතන. The word study has different functions in the above sentence. Number 1 as a noun, number 2 as a verb. Every morning I get water from the well and water the plants. Another example, every morning I get water. That is the noun, vatura, from the well, and water the plants. Palavalata vatura damanama. That is the verb, right? Okay. So activity 5, use the highlighted words in the text meaningfully in sentences. Find at least 2 such other words on your own and write a sentence using each word. So question number 1, use the highlighted words in the text meaningfully in sentence. Actually, only 1 or 2 students send me messages about last week. Remember last week, question number 4, I asked you to write 2 sentences, only 2. 1 as a noun, 1 as a verb, right? But only very few, maybe 3 or 4 students only send me messages. සමහරව ආයක ලියලා මට message කරේ නැතුව වෙන්න පුළුවන්. But in those answers also there are little mistakes. Even they write a simple sentence, there are mistakes because they haven't think much about grammar. When you are writing a sentence, you must be very clear about your grammar. The මේ වෙද්දී අපි හැම tense එකක්ම කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Active, passive, negative, question, everything. During the first term, we spent a lot of time in the tenses. Right? Now our grammar tenses ඉවර කරගෙන ආවේ ඒක එතන ඒ lesson එකට නෙමෙයි. The tenses are everywhere. When you make a sentence, the tense comes. Right? කිසිම tense එකක් ගැන හිතන්න නැතුව ඔයාට කිසිම වාක්‍යයක් හදන්න බෑ. හැම sentence එකක්ම යම් කිසි tense එකකට අදාළ වෙන්න ඕන. If you make a sentence, I drawing a picture. I drawing a picture. What is the tense? I drawing. I කියන plural subject එකත් එක්ක verb එකට ing දාලා තියෙනවා. මෙයාගේ tense එක මොකද්ද? simple present tense එකට ගියොත් ඔයා I කියන plural subject එකත් එක්ක original verb එක තියෙනවා. I draw a picture. I draw a picture. It's not meaningful. ඒකට අර්ථයක් නැහැ. What is the meaning? Simple present tense එක ඔයා කතා කරන්නේ සාමාන්‍ය සිදුවීම් හා පුරුදු. ඒකට ඔයා හැමදාම එකම picture එක දාන්නේ cannot. Right? Then you have to say simple present කියනවා නම් I draw pictures. මම පින්තූර අඳිනවා. පුරුද්දක් විදිහට මම පින්තූර අඳිනවා. I draw pictures. දැන් මේක ඔයා දැන් කරනවායි කියලා කියනවා නම් present continuous එකට ගිහිල්ලා how to make the present continuous? I am drawing a picture. A picture. දැන් ඔයා රූපයක් අඳිනවා. We can go to past tense. I drew a picture. මං චිත්‍රයක් ඇඳා. I drew a picture. මම චිත්‍රයක් ඇඳලා තියනවා. Present perfect. I have drawn participle. I have drawn a picture. Right? මේ විදියට එකම verb එකත් nouns ටිකත් අරගෙන ඔයාට වාක්‍ය හදන්න පුළුවන්. නමුත් tense එකකින් පිට යන්න බෑ. You have to be very clear about your tense. ඔයා හදන්නේ මොන tense එකෙන්ද කියන එක පැහැදිලි වෙන්න ඕන. Right? මම චිත්‍රයක් අඳිනවා. මේ කියන්නේ දැන් මොහොත් මේ මොහොතේ අඳිනවද? ඔයා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් චිත්‍ර අඳිනවද? ඇඳලා තියනවද? ඇඳද? ඔයා අඳින්න යනවද? Future. I am going to draw a picture. I will draw a picture tomorrow. See, the tenses are there. Right? කිසිම tense එකකට නැතුව නිකම්ම subject verb object අරගෙන ඔයාට කිසිම sentence එකක් හදන්න බෑ. හදන sentence එකේ tense එක පැහැදිලිව තියෙන්න ඕන. Past tense නම් ed. එහෙම නැත්නම් irregular past tense එක අරගෙන තියෙන්න ඕන. Present continuous නම් am is a verb ing අරගෙන තියෙන්න ඕන. Right? මට ගොඩක් පැහැදිලි මේ ක්ලාස් එකේ ළමයින්ගේ වාක්‍ය හැදීමේ හැකියාව ගොඩක්ම දුර්වලයි. Because of less practice. ළමයි paragraph read කරලා question answer කරන වැඩ, fill in the blanks, underline, match, they do all those activities. They do lot of papers, but making new sentence. අලුතෙන්ම ඔයාගේ දෙයක්. Especially last few weeks I told you, when you practice dictation, please try to make a new sentence from that and make that word your own. දෙන dictation වචනෙන් වාක්‍යයක් හදලා ඒ වචනේ තමන්ගේ කරගන්න. වාක්‍යයක් හැදුවම තමයි ඔයාලට ඒකේ meaning එක ඇඟට යන්නේ. තමන්ගේ වෙන්නේ. Right? So if you make lot of sentences, then you will become very good in English. If not, you are just writing answers for question papers. That is not enough. අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඔයාලට exam එකට B එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි, but not A. If you want to score an A mark, then you should make your own sentences. තමන්ගේම වාක්‍ය හදන්න ඕනේ. Right? These days, of course, it is very difficult for the teachers to mark your answers, but just try. ඔයාට හිතෙනවා නම් මේ වාක්‍ය හරි කියලා ඒ විදිහට හදාගෙන යන්න. දැන් ටීචර්ස් ලලවා මේ දවස්වල අපිට මාක් කරගන්න අමාරු ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා, right? But because of that, don't stop. එහෙමයි කියලා නවතින්න එපා. Think about the tense and make sentences. මොකක් හරි tense එකක් අරගෙන ඒකෙන් වාක්‍ය හදාගෙන යන්න. කිසිම tense එකක් නැතුව අර වාක්‍යයක් හදන්න බෑ. ඔයා හදන වාක්‍යයට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම tense එකක් තියෙනවා. Right? Because we are going to make lot of sentences now. So in the question 1, activity 5.1, use the highlighted words. Here I wrote some in the board. Oil, service, water, study. Right? Those are the words we have in the lesson. Study, oil, water, service. Now question number 1, you have to make 4 sentences from the noun, 4 sentences from the verb. Now in the class. Then I will give you another 10. No, actually 5. I will give you another 5 words. For homework, you have to make sentences, 1 from noun and 1 from verb. Okay? That is for the second part. Second එකේ කියන්නේ අඩුම තරමින් ඔයා වචන දෙකක් මේ වගේ at least 2 අඩුම තරමින් වචන දෙකක් හොයාගෙන වාක්‍ය හදන්න කියලා, but I will give you 5. මම ඔයාලට මේ වගේ වචන පහක් දෙනවා. There are lot of words, they act both noun and verb. noun එකත් verb එකත් විදියට ක්‍රියා කරන වචන ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. Right? So I will give you 5 to make sentences for homework. Okay. Before that, I have a small question. Take your grammar book and write the date. Before going to the activity, I have another question. Take your grammar book and write the date. Let's do this small exercise in the grammar book. Right. Give me a second. Exercise. Write if the underlined word is used as a noun or a verb. Underlined word is used as a noun or a verb. Look at question number 1. We helped them to complete the project. So helped is underlined. Is this a noun or a verb according to this situation? It was a great help for us. Again, help. Is it a noun or a verb according to this situation? මේ දීලා තියෙන අවස්ථාවේ noun එකක්ද verb එකක්ද කියලායි ඔයා ලියන්න ඕනේ. Right? All these underlined words are acting as nouns or verbs. So you have to write what is it now in this situation. මේගොල්ලෝ දෙවිදියටම වැඩ කරනවා. එතකොට මේ දීලා තියෙන අවස්ථාවේ මෙයා noun එකක්ද verb එකක්ද? Okay, if the question is not clear, please ask me again. If not, you can continue. ප්‍රශ්නේ පැහැදිලි නැත්නම් අහන්න. Number 3, I had a cut in my finger. 4, I cut my finger. 5, the students are planting some medicinal plants. 6, the girls are coloring the poster using bright colors. Right, I have some more questions, but I cannot write. So if you are finished writing, please raise your hand so that I can erase the board and go to the second part. Take your time, don't worry.
Teacher, may we can do activity 4.
Nadira, do you have a question?
Activity 4 එක කරන්න පුළුවන් දැන්.
What is the meaning?
Activity 4 එකේ first question එකේ අර මේ වචන ටිකට දාලා verb and මේ
No.
noun
Don't go to activity 4 yet. For this question, I have some more questions for this activity, right? After this, I will discuss, erase the board and give you some more questions.
okay teacher.
If you are finished writing, don't go to the activity. Just raise hands. Please raise hand if you are finished writing. Maybe you have to hurry a little, children. It's only what? 10 or 12 have raised hands. Eleven. Hurry up. Amandi, are you not finished writing? Sachini, Shakindi, Samadhi, Uren. Please, children, if you are finished writing, raise hand and give. Okay. See, you forgot. I am waiting here. Hesanga. Okay. There. I know sometimes if you have signal problem, you can't see the board, right? If not, when you are finished doing, please raise hand, right? Okay, so let's check the answers here. Take the red pen. You can put right marks. We helped. SVO, right? So it's a verb. It was a great help for us. SVO, it's the object. So what is this? Great help. This is the adjective. This is the noun. Vishala udawak. Udawwa, right? It's a noun. Great help. I had a cut. A cut means kapumak. Kapuma. Kapanawa නෙමෙයි kapumak. I had a cut. A. අපි එකෙන් ගන්නෙ noun එකක්. A pencil, a book, a boy, a girl. So it's a noun. A cut. Kapumak. I cut my finger. අපි ඇඟිල්ල කැපෙනවට අපි කියන්නේ I cut my finger. මේ කියන්නේ ඔයා පිහි අරගෙන මේම චපා ගාලා කපා ගන්නවද? No, accidents, right? But in English we say I cut my finger. මගේ ඇඟිල්ල කැපුණා. So it's the verb. I cut my finger. Verb. The students are planting. First is the verb. Are planting some medicinal plants. The second is a noun. The girls are coloring. Verb. The poster using bright colors. Noun. Look at all these sentences. They have a tense. We helped. Simple past tense. It was a great help. Past tense. I had a cut. Past tense. I cut my finger. Past tense. Right? The students are planting. Present continuous. Me දැන් වෙන්නේ. The girls are coloring. Present continuous. Then girls la color කරනවා. Right? So whatever sentence you are writing, there must be a tense. කිසිම ටෙන්ස් එකකට අදාළ නැති විදියට ඔක්කොගෙම කලවම් කරගෙන ඒ ටෙන්ස් එකේ rules කියන්නේ ed නම් past tense participle ද ing ද ටෙන්ස් එකේ rules හරියටම follow කරලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. right? එක ටෙන්ස් එකකින් කෑල්ලකුයි තව ටෙන්ස් එකකින් කෑල්ලකුයි එහෙම අරගෙන අපි sentence හදන්නේ. You have to follow one rule. Simple present tense නම් singular නම් original verb එක. Plural නම් sorry, simple present singular නම් verb එකට s එකක් දාලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Sahani reads. Plural, boys play. Right? Like that you have to follow the tense. Okay, now I am going to erase the board and write the second part of this exercise. Can I erase the board?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
good. Let's go to the second part of the question exercise. Number 7. It's the same question, so I don't erase it. You don't write it again. Number 7.
ඉස්සර 8 වෙනි සෙන්ටෙන්ස් එකේ තියෙන්නේ මේ 72 කියලාද?
72 runs. Yes. The opening batsman has scored 72 runs.
ටීචර් NV කියලා දැම්මොත් ඇති නේද noun verb
Sorry?
කියලා ලියන්න අමතක වුණා.
Can you
NV
please
කියලා
repeat?
ලියන්න බැරි. NV කියලා ලියන්න පුළුවන් නේද? මට noun එකයි verb එකයිගේ full ලියන්න බැරි වුණා අමතක වුණා.
N and V. Why don't you go to the next line? Right. It's okay. Maybe. I will read the questions. Number 7, look. Sahan is running fast. 8, the opening batsman has scored 72 runs. 9, we ordered a chocolate cake, but received a wrong order. 10, we voted the best singer. Full stop. He had 3,500 votes. Last one, 11. Mother milked the cow and made cheese from milk. Amandi, you always forget to raise hand. Okay, let's check. So number 7, look. Sahan is running. Present continuous verb. Sahan is running. Look, Sahan is running fast. The opening batsman has scored. Score karala tiyanava. Present perfect. Has scored 72 runs. Run ekak kiyane duwana lakunak, right? In cricket, we say a run means a wicket atara duwana eka lakunakata api run ekak kiyala kiyana. So it's a noun. 72 runs. We ordered a chocolate cake. It's a verb. We ordered a chocolate cake but received a wrong order. Wrong order. Wrong is the adjective. Order is the noun. Where are the order ayak? Wrong order. We voted the best singer. We voted. Api chande dunna. It's the verb. We voted the best singer. He had 3,500 votes. It's the noun. Just like runs, there are votes, chand, right? You know, in the reality shows, the best singer or competitions, you can give votes. Votes. Mother milked the cow. Milked, kiri dovanama. Milk is kiri dovanama, right? It's the verb. Mother milked the cow and made cheese from milk. It's the noun. Okay. All of you lower your hands. And if you have your school workbook with you now, right? If you have your school workbook with you now, please open page number 36 in your workbook. Page number 36 in your school workbook. Because we have very good activities here, 36 and 37. Okay, if you have your workbook, school workbook, 36 and 37, please raise hand if you haven't done this activity in a school. School padang waladi wa make questions deka activity 2 ekai 3 ekai karala naththang raise hand karan. If you haven't done, page number 36 and 37, raise hand if you haven't done these two activities. Iskole padang walata me activities deka karala naththang raise hand karan. The workbook එක හොයාගන්න බැරි නම් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. These activities are from this lesson. The same word acting as noun and verb. Right? එකම වචනේ noun එකත් verb එකත් විදියට වැඩ කරන මේ පාඩමෙන් තමයි මේ activities දෙක තියෙන්නේ. ඒතර ඔයාලට මතකයිනේ ඔයාලට මෙහෙම එකක් workbook එකේ කළාද නැද්ද කියන එක, right? කරලා නැත්නම් raise hand කරන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ ගොඩක් ළමයි කරලාද ඒ ඇක්ටිවිටි එක ඉස්කෝලේ? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Satira, have you done page number 36 in the workbook? 36 කරලාද
Yes,
සතිර ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉස්කෝලේ?
No.
No, then raise hand. කරපු නැති ළමයින්ට මම raise hand කරන්න කිව්වේ. Okay, right, good. Thank you. Now you can lower your hand. So, all of you listen carefully. I think I can erase the board and write homework clearly. Write your homework. School workbook, page number 36, 37. Activity 2 and 3 is for homework. School workbook, page number 36 and 37, activity 2 and 3, homework. And pupils book,
ටීචර් ඔගේ ඇක්ටිවිටි 3 එක අපි ඉස්කෝලේ කරානේ.
right, that's right. Okay, it's all right. You can do activity 2 then. Right, pupils book, activity 5, activity 5, question number 1, homework. Use the highlighted words in the text meaningfully in sentences. Activity 5, question number 1, use the highlighted words in the text meaningfully in sentences. Remember, we had four words: study, oil, service, water. Water. Yeah. Study, oil, service, water. You have to make 4 sentences as nouns and 4 sentences as verbs. And for the question number 2, 5, activity 5, question number 2. Activity 5, question number 2. Question number 2 එකේ තියෙන්නේ find at least 2 such other words on your own and write a sentence. Here I give you 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Write those words in your grammar book and make sentences for those also. 5 nouns, 5 verbs. Right? So remember, for homework, you have to make 18 sentences. 18. Here you have to make nouns 4. Verbs 4 sentences. And these are the words: paint, wonder, light, drink, brush. So you have to make nouns 5, verb 5. Altogether 18 sentences you have to make. Paint, wonder, light, drink, brush. And remember, before Friday morning, all of you must WhatsApp, take a photo and WhatsApp to my number all the 18 sentences before Friday morning. Because Friday evening, I am going to check all the sentences. Okay? This is a must. You cannot skip this homework. May homework එක මගාරින්න බෑ before Friday morning. Or Friday morning. සිකුරාදා උදේ හෝ ඊට පෙර. අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම WhatsApp එකට ෆොටෝ එවලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඔයාගේ 18 sentences. I am going to check one by one. You have to make 18 sentences. Is the question clear? ප්‍රශ්න පැහැදිලි නැත්නම් ටක් ගාලා අහන්න.
Miss again.
Yeah, sure. For your activity 5, question number 1. You have to make 4 sentences using the words as nouns. We have 4 words: oil, water, service, study. මේ කියන වචන 4 noun එක විදියට අරගෙන වාක්‍ය 4ක් හදන්න ඕනේ. ඒවම verb එක විදියට අරගෙන වාක්‍ය 4ක් හදන්න ඕනේ. So activity 5, question number 1, you have to make 8 sentences. Activity 5, question number 2, pupils book එකේ කියන්නේ තව වචන දෙකක් අරගෙන. But I give you 5. Right? So paint, wander, light, drink, brush. Okay? So here, paint, wander, light, drink, brush. මේ කියන words noun එක විදියට අරගෙන ඔයා sentence 5ක් හදන්න ඕනේ. verb එක විදියට අරගෙන sentence 5ක් හදන්න ඕනේ. So all together you have to make 18 sentences for activity 5. And take photos and WhatsApp to me Friday morning or before that. Next Friday you have nearly 1 week. Right? සතියක් විතර තියෙනවාට Friday උදේ හෝ ඊට පෙර මට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම හැමෝම WhatsApp කරලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. සමහර ළමයි අලුත් WhatsApp numbers අරගෙන ඉන්නවා. ඔය WhatsApp number එක change කළා නම්. ඒ කියන්නේ group එකේ තියෙන number එක නැතුව අලුත් number එකකින් send කරනවා නම් ඔයාගේ නමත් දාලා එවන්න. Teacher, I'm Hiruni, like that, type your name. ඔයාගේ පරණ number එකම නම් ඔයා group එකේ ඉන්න number එකෙන්ම නම් එවන්නේ. මම ඒ ටික save කරගෙන තියෙනවා ඔයාගේ නමටම. එහෙමනම් නම එවන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. right? ඔයාගේ අලුත් number එකක් තියෙනවා නම් නමත් එක්කම එවන්න. So Friday morning or before that. ඊට පෙර හෝ Friday morning ඔයාට එවන්න පුළුවන්. This is a must. අනිවාර්ය homework එකක්, right? You cannot miss that. Right. So any other questions? තවත් ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද homework එක ගැන? Okay. So please write those words, right? අර වචන පහ ලියා ගන්න. ඔයාලට එතනිනුයි වාක්‍ය හදන්න තියෙන්නේ. Paint, wander, light, drink, brush. And double check for the tense. හදන tense එක ඊටාම පැහැදිලි වෙන්න ඕනේ. දැන් කරන දෙයක්ද, කරපු දෙයක්ද, කරන්න යන දෙයක්ද, කරලා තියෙන දෙයක්ද, right? All the tenses must be clear. Right. I think we can go to page number 67. Pupils book, page number 67. Okay. Can you go to page number 68 and see the picture? Who is this?
Leonardo Da Vinci.
Okay. Leonardo Da Vinci. What is he famous for?
Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa. Any other things?
Aeroplane.
Yes, very good. The structure of the aeroplane. Very good. He is very famous for a lot of theories, concepts, right? Theories, Nyayayan, Sankalpa, Godak Devalgana. They are very famous. Most of the thing, Mona Lisa, right? Many years before, maybe 20 years when we were small, every house of our country, they had Mona Lisa pictures, right? But now there are less. නමුත් අපි පොඩි කාලේ හැම ගෙදරකම වගේ Mona Lisa picture එකක් තිබුණා, right? But now not that much. දැන් එච්චරම නැහැ. Good. Okay, Buani, you can start reading the first paragraph.
History tells us about many great people in the world. They have made a name for themselves in different fields of study. Leonardo da Vinci is one such person worth mentioning. Born on April 15, 1452 in Vinci, Italy, Da Vinci is known in the world as an exceptional artist, mathematician, inventor, writer, sculptor, draftsman, etc. His knowledge of science and nature is believed to have greatly influenced his work in different fields. The world famous paintings such as Mona Lisa and the Last Supper
Okay. Have you all seen Mona Lisa?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. So can you see this picture?
Yes, teacher.
Do you know what is this?
අවසන් Last Supper.
Yes, yes, well done. This is the Last Supper drawn by Leonardo da Vinci, right? You all know the Mona Lisa picture. So this is another one drawn by him, the Last Supper. Who is in the center? Who is this? Who is this?
Jesus.
Jesus, yes, Jesus Christ. Yeah, very good. Okay, so let's go to the lesson. History tells us about many great people in the world. They have made a name. Namak hadala tiyanwa. They have made a name for themselves in different fields of study, different fields. Science, technology, arts and crafts, medicine, agriculture, different fields are there, right? Leonardo da Vinci is one such person, such evanny person, පුද්ගලයෙක්, worth mentioning. Mention සඳහන් කරනවා, worth වටිනා, සඳහන් කිරීමට වටින එවැනි පුද්ගලයෙක්. worth mentioning. Born on April 15th, 1452 in Vinci, Italy. Da Vinci is known in the world as an exceptional, asamanya, suvisheshi, artist, mathematician, inventor, writer, sculptor, draftsman, etc. Some other things are there, right? etc. etc. Tavat bohode. His knowledge of science and nature. Sobadahama, that is very special. His knowledge of science and nature is believed to have greatly influenced Vishala Balapaimak Velatino Agame Danuma in his work in different fields. The world famous paintings such as Mona Lisa, Virgin of the Rocks, Virgin is Kanyava, right? Taruna Kantava, Virgin of the Rocks, and the Last Supper. This is the picture, the Last Supper. Avasana Ratri Bhojane, right? The Last Supper are among his great works, right? Okay, Sadeep, read the second paragraph.
Da Vinci as a child received little formal education with nothing beyond basic reading, writing and mathematics instruction. However, his artist talents were evident from an early age. At the age of 40, he learned technical skills include metalwork, leather art, arts, com- carpenter, drawing, painting, and sculpture. He learned all these under the noted artist and and
Andrea
Del
Verrocchio.
Andrea del Verrocchio in Florence. A pen and ink drawing of a landscape of the Arno Valley. Arno Valley is known as one of his early date work, which is believed to have been scratched in 1473.
Yes. Right. So let's check. Da Vinci, as a child, received little formal education. Formal education is what you receive in a school under a teacher, right? Informal education is what you learn at home from your parents, other elders, your sisters and brothers, your family, right? So there are two types of education. Formal education is in school. There is a syllabus, there are teachers, there are books, right? Formal education means nityanukula sakaskala nivaradi adhyapanaya in a school. නමුත් ඔය පාසලේදී විතරක් නෙමෙයි ඉගෙන ගන්න. At home you learn lot of things from your parents, brothers, sisters, grandparents and the society, right? That is informal education. එතනත් ඔය අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අධ්‍යාපනයක් ලබනවා. නමුත් ඒක පිළිවෙලට සකස් කරපු ටෙක්ස්ට් බුක් එකක් තියෙන ටර්ම් ටෙස්ට් එකක් තියෙන එහෙම දෙයක් නෙමෙයි. Right? නමුත් ඒක යනවා මුකුත් ඉගෙන ගන්න නැහැ කියන එකද? No. You learn lot of things. Right? So formal education, school education, informal education from the society. මේ අවස්ථා දෙකේදීම ඔයා විශාල දැනුමක් ලබනවා, right? නමුත් school එකේදී ඔයාලට textbook, teachers, test, exams තියෙනවා. නමුත් informal education එකේ ඔයා පරිසරයේදී ගන්න දැනුමට exam එකක් නැහැ, right? නමුත් ඔයාගේ ඒ දැනුම ගොඩාක් ප්‍රයෝජනවත් වෙනවා. අපි හිතමු ඔයා ගෙදරදී අම්මත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා කේක් එකක් හදනවා. දැන් ඔයාලට practical test එකක් තියනවාද මේ කේක් එක හදන එකට? no. ඔයා තාත්තා එක්ක එකතු වෙලා කාර් එකේ පොඩි repair එකක් කරනවා. දැන් ඔයාලට practical test එකක් තියනවාද? practical paper එකක් එනවාද? මේ parts මේ විදියට assemble කරන්න? no. But they are very useful for your life, right? School education එක වගේම informal education එකත් very important, essential. So here Da Vinci as a small child received little formal education, nothing beyond. Beyond means epiter. කිසිවක් එහාට ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ. Basic reading, basic මූලික කියවීම, writing and mathematics instruction. මේ කියන දේවල් වලින් එහාට ගිය formal education එකක් එයාට ලැබිලා නැහැ. However, but කොහොම වුණත් his artistic talents were evident. Evident means සාක්ෂි පෙනෙනවා. Were evident from an early age. At the age of 14, he learned technical skills, තාක්ෂණික කුසලතා. Technical skills including metal work, ලෝහ වැඩ, ලෝහ අරගෙන විවිධ දේවල් නිර්මාණය කිරීම, right? ලෝහ වැඩ, leather arts, some කලාව, හැම සත්තුන්ගේ හැම් පදම් කරලා විවිධ දේවල් නිෂ්පාදනය කිරීම, carpentry, වඩු වැඩ, drawing, painting and sculpture, මූර්ති නිර්මාණය කිරීම. He learned all these under the noted artist. Noted means සුවිශේෂී artist Andrea del Verrocchio in Florence. Florence is a town in Italy, right? So Da Vinci's teacher is from Florence city. His name is Andrea del Verrocchio. So they are school education එක වැඩිපුර ගත්තේ නැති වුණාට ටීචර් කෙනෙක් යටතේ වෙන වෙන ආර්ට්ස් ගැන ගොඩක් ස්ටඩි කරලා තියෙනවා. A pen and ink drawing, pen and ink, පෑනයි තීන්තයි use කරපු drawing එකක් තියෙනවා of a landscape. You know landscape, භූමි ප්‍රදේශ සිතුවමට නැගීම, right? It can be a village, town, city, ඒ වගේ භූමි ප්‍රදේශයක් සිතුවමට නැගීම. Landscape of the Arno Valley. If you go and search from the internet, you can see that painting also. Arno Valley. Valley means නිම්නය. Arno කියන නිම්නය එයා සිතුවමට නගලා තියෙනවා. Arno Valley is known as one of his early dated. මුල්ම කාලය ගොඩක්ම තරුණ කාලේ කරපු picture එකක්. Early dated work which is believed to have been sketched in 1473. මේකේ දල සටහන එයා මුලින්ම අඳින්න පටන් අරගෙන තියෙන්නේ 1473 වගේ ගොඩක් තරුණ කාලෙදී. Right. Okay, so we have practiced all the words for dictation. So it's a very simple lesson. I think you can do the activity. Name, place of birth, date of birth, talented fields. Lot of fields are there. Work of art, education. Education means what kind of මොන වගේ අධ්‍යාපනයක් දෙයා ලැබුවේ, right? Number 6, education. What kind of education? මොන වගේ අධ්‍යාපනයක්ද? Technical skills and who is his teacher. Okay, so I will give you a little help. When you write question number 4, talented fields, it's in your first paragraph. When you write number 7, technical skills, it's in your second paragraph. Okay, because sometimes the students mix up these two things. Talented fields are in your first paragraph, technical skills are in your second paragraph. Okay, I think no more helping. තව මං උදව් කරන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. You can do the activity. Let's go to writing book, activity 7. You can, if you have any questions, of course you can ask me, right? ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් මගෙන් අහන්න. නැත්නම් ටක් ගාලා කරගෙන යන්න. Activity 7. In the writing book, no questions, right? Like that, you write all the questions and answer. Okay. Talented skills. No, talented fields are in the first paragraph. Talented fields in the first paragraph. Technical skills in the second paragraph. Work of art means kala nirmana. Work of art. කලා නිර්මාණ.
ටීචර් එඩියුකේෂන් කිව්වහම එයාගේ තියෙන අධ්‍යාපන හැකියාවන්ද ටීචර්?
No, no, no. What kind of education did he have? What kind of? මොන විදිහේ අධ්‍යාපනයක්ද එයා ලැබුවේ?
ටීචර් ටැලන්ටඩ් ෆීල්ඩ් එකට දැන් ආටිස්ට් කියලා එනවා නම් අපි ඒකට ආර්ට් කියලාද ලියන්න ඕනේ ආටිස්ට්ද ලියන්න?
No, you can write artist.
ඕකේ.
Right. Excuse me, children. I think I have to stop the class here, right? Because it's almost time. So you all can do the activity, complete the activity, and we can mark it for next week, right? Because it's almost time. One has already done, right? Well done. So you can complete the activity for homework and let's mark it next week, right? And for dictation, I will send you another 2 pages to the WhatsApp group, and I will mark from where to where. We have already some words in the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 words in the list, and I will send you another 2 pages of dictation. Altogether, mark 12 words and practice for dictation, right? And don't forget the homework. It is very important. You have to send me 18 sentences before Friday. right? Before Friday evening, Friday morning, or before that, you have to send me 18 sentences. It is really necessary, right? So is that all? Any questions? No questions, right? Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining the online class. Goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye. Welcome.
Have a nice day.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye, teacher. Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Welcome.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, thank you. Same to you.